I even asked the seller, I said, hey, maybe we can get a SIM to buy a SIM, that's it, because I need one.
No, we don't have any. Do you know where he sent me?
He sent me right to the ass. He said, maybe I'll find it there in the ass.
I sent myself.
Now I'm curious to see if the police came for me or not. I stopped here about 20 minutes ago, maybe even less.
I set up my Starlink. I noticed some people around here looking at me strangely, wondering what I'm doing.
The police came. No, I don't know what's going on here.
There was a barrier behind me when I stopped.
I paid what he asked me for, which was, let me see, 33.
Oh man, that's a bit much. 33. He walks around with products up his butt. Unbelievable.
Good morning from Tyrol, Austria. Today the main goal of the trip is really the journey itself, because today we're going on the Stelvio Pass. I've wanted to go through there for a very long time. Now finally the time has come for me to reach this wonderful mountain area and to go through this pass.
Wow, look at the view behind me.
Now the sun is rising. I left earlier today because I have more kilometers to cover. Actually just kilometers, not necessarily more. But it takes longer since I'll only travel through the mountains. And this is what my morning road looks like from now on. It's a real pleasure. It gives you a lot of energy when you have such scenery around you. In the afternoon I want to reach Switzerland. I want to get to my accommodation in Täsch. That's the name of the place where I booked my stay. It's 15 minutes away by train from Zermatt. Yes, you can't get to Zermatt by car. You can only get there by train or with some electric taxis. It's a 100% car-free town. Only a few cars have access there, so I booked my accommodation in a village before Zermatt. As I was telling you, that's also where I found a deal on Airbnb. Of course, I found accommodation for 400 lei per night, which I think is a rarity for Switzerland, a phenomenon. With the prices I saw there, especially in that area, in Zermatt, yeah, clearly I couldn't even get close. But anyway, it was more complicated because I had to leave the car somewhere in a parking lot.
Paid.
Of course. After that, I had to take the train and go to the accommodation in Zermatt. So I also have the accommodation, and that's what I want to tell you, that it's an extraordinary deal. 400 lei per night, including parking for the car. I even have parking for the car included. In these places, whenever you book accommodation, it's always good to check for parking as well. Because it happened to me. It happened, and I ended up paying more for parking than for my accommodation. Let's get going through the Alps, through the wonderful Tyrolean landscapes, towards Bolzano, towards Italy. Soon I'll already be entering Italy. Where should we stop to have a real Italian coffee? I've seen castles like this before, here in this valley, the valley of the Drava River. These little castles are absolutely superb. Right in Italy. Here, through the mountains, here, yeah, there's absolutely nothing left, no kind of customs. I'll stop at the first gas station, wash my windshield, and get myself an Italian coffee. The sun came out as I entered Italy. The same extraordinary landscapes here too. The same fresh green of spring, mountains, snow-capped mountains. Here, I think on the left, I'm going to enter the Dolomites if I'm not mistaken.
The Bolzano area, as far as I know, is in the Dolomite Mountains, which are among the most photogenic mountains in Europe.
Let's have a cappuccino here, where cappuccino was invented in Italy.
With these landscapes in front of us.
I wanted to stop and wash the windshield, but they have nothing to wash with. I have to manage with some wipes or something because the windshield is full of bugs. A beautiful morning here in the Dolomites. Indeed, the best cappuccino is always in Italy. That's what I wanted. It's different, it's something else, it's stronger, it's more flavorful. Yes, a cappuccino costs 2.90 euros here, which means around 15 less. A decent price, because it's top even in Romania. It even seems nicer here in this area than in Austria. Full of ski resorts, famous ski resorts. Here, I'm not into skiing, but for a skier, this is probably paradise in the winter. If I missed the acacia season in Romania because I was freezing and didn't really go out, that's fine. This year I caught it in full. Here in the Alps, the acacia smells absolutely amazing. At least here in this valley where I'm walking now, everything is in bloom. Ah, it smells absolutely amazing. I still have a few kilometers left to Bolzano. I got on the highway, so I'll have a stretch of highway as well. I don't know what's with this huge line of trucks here. Right before Bolzano, there was no way except with a bribe. Traffic jam here on the highway before Bolzano. I think that's why the trucks were stopped too. I hope I don't have to stay here too long. There was a bad accident here on the highway. That's why I was stuck for about half an hour.
Sol.
I just passed Bolzano, and from here to Stelvio Pass, I have exactly 100 kilometers left. Now, I know that for some of you, these road vlogs are boring, but I also know from experience that many of you watch these vlogs all the way to the end and actually enjoy them. And that's why I keep making them. Over time, I've done several polls, and the result was that I should keep making daily vlogs, including from the road. That's why I keep making them. Everything is super tidy here too, flowers everywhere. We passed through some extraordinary apple orchards. It's a pleasure, a real pleasure to see such well-kept orchards. Not what? To take the middle of the road? Here's a problem. You can't really stop wherever you want on European roads. Back home you can still stop even in places where there aren't any designated parking spots. You could turn onto a side road, but here there's nowhere to do that. I've already started seeing the supercar around here. Any car enthusiast wants to drive on the Stelvio Pass. It's one of the most famous roads to drive on. And now I'm here. These are the orchards I was telling you about, so well arranged and organized. It's a real pleasure to walk among them. Oh, they sell fruits here too. But I doubt they're from here. The apricots must be imported since they aren't ripe here yet.
Or who knows, maybe they're from further south, from Italy further south.
Ah, look, he had bacon. Let me see if I still have a place to stop now, so I can go in and get myself a piece of bacon. Alright, I bought a piece of bacon for 14 euros.
I parked here next to this apple orchard.
This is a delicacy from here, from this area. I stopped at a gas station behind a beautiful Z4 to fill up the tank, so I have gas for Switzerland, because most likely in Switzerland it's more expensive than here. Let's fill up the tank. 70 euros for gas here in Italy, in these villages. He's heading closer to the Stelvio Pass. I'm really lucky today with good weather while crossing the Stelvio Pass. It's full of motorcycles here, full of supercars. Me with my little Dacia, he. Yeah, I don't have the most suitable car here. I would have liked to rev a V8 around here too, a V8 with rear wheel drive. Yeah, and the Dastel's really good, especially since it hasn't given me any errors since Nelu took care of it. So I have to go to Germany to get cigarettes. No, from here the road gets narrower. It starts to get winding. Just right to rev up a powerful engine. Hey. Just like my 1.2 from the Duster, actually. Wow, what scenery, huh? What views open up ahead. I expected this road to be really crowded, but it looks like it's not. For now, I'm alone around here, huh? I've only come across a few groups of motorcyclists. I just passed the first 2 hairpin turns. There are about 50 hairpin turns on this road. Hey!
Most people have encountered cyclists here.
I'm sorry there aren't places where you can stop for parking. The scenery is amazing.
becoming more spectacular.
The hairpin turns are starting. I see they're numbered. This is the 44th one. They're numbered from top to bottom. Each hairpin turn has a number. Cyclists go through here. Turn 43. Very tight around here. Spectacular, absolutely spectacular, this road, eh?
But yeah, you have to love driving.
You have to love driving to enjoy places like this. Very, very winding. But can the Duster handle it? I managed to take the car a bit off-road. Goosebumps, literally goosebumps. Look where I am. Ha ha ha, absolutely fabulous. How cool. Ah, goosebumps, goosebumps. I'm glad I chose this path. Fascinating, absolutely fascinating. A few more breaths of air from here, from the mountain. Very clean air, and then we head uphill.
From here, it will be even more spectacular because I'm going to enter the Alpine zone.
Definitely, with a motorcycle or a bicycle, it's much cooler around here. Because the road is very winding, I really didn't expect it to be this winding. I even had to stop in some places so that two cars could pass by each other. Satisfied? Wow. Absolute show. And they're only at turn number 34. They're just now entering the Alpine gap. Full of bikers who don't really keep to their side.
And I understand.
I understand that you get excited around here. Ha ha ha, it makes you want to go, it makes you want to go.
How cool is this with a Täsch?
Ha ha ha. I saw where the road leads, where the last turns are. Ha ha ha. Spectacle, spectacle. I'm in turn number 23, more turns to go. Haha, you had to be very careful around here. Many people don't know how to take turns this tight. Ha ha ha. Yeah, this road isn't really for everyone. If you're not passionate about cars, if you don't have some experience, it's not really recommended. But for enthusiasts, it's a road paradise. already driving among mountains of snow, ha ha ha. Here, the snow hasn't completely melted yet. I couldn't see the turn number because of the snow. But I don't have much left. I don't have much left until the top. This is definitely a Transalpina above Roisy. Yeah, it's much more spectacular, much more spectacular. Actually, I was reading it's ranked as the most spectacular road in Europe. Rightfully so, it really is very spectacular. Turn number 2, ha ha ha. I mean, I think that means 2,696 meters altitude. And I think I'm heading towards the last hairpin. Here, among the snow, among the glaciers. Spectacle, spectacle. It's a pity there aren't places where you can stop, but it's probably up there. There's likely a place to stop ahead. That was the last turn. Ha ha ha! Spectacular road. I'm glad I managed to get here. I'm glad I chose it. Let's look for a parking spot here, up at the top of the mountain. Let's take a break. Alright, I found a parking spot. I parked the car here. I'll take a few steps. Let's take a few steps. You have no idea how happy I am to be here. Another dream come true to reach the Stelvio Pass. Wow. What mountains of snow. I'm glad it's warm, very warm. I'm really lucky to have this weather. Such good weather. We should be able to see from here, from somewhere. The road is spectacular. I'm lucky. Thinking about it, I haven't seen any snow this year. All winter I was away, all winter I was in warm countries, and now I've finally come across snow. Thousands of engines. Everyone parked there. Let's see, we can see the corners from here. Maybe if you climb these mountains of snow, I'm not getting into the snowdrifts. Look here, restaurant terrace. Let's have a coffee. Wow. Ha ha ha, that's so cool. Yeah, it's absolutely spectacular. Ha ha ha, adrenaline, a lot of adrenaline. Climbing up here, really, like I said, it's not for everyone. But yes, it's a show. Adrenaline right here, again, it got to me. Pretty chilly. I should have brought my fleece after all. It's about, I don't know how much to say. I think it's around 14, 15 degrees. I mean, it's not extremely cold, but it's chilly. Let's see. If I drink a cappuccino here at this altitude, among bikers, very cool biker people anywhere in the world, definitely.
I ordered some food. I came in here. It's very, very cold outside. I got some spaghetti since I'm in Italy, right?
I'm going to eat now.
With a view of these hairpins, it's starting to get more and more crowded. I won't have an appetite. Thank you. I paid 21 euros here. Decent considering the location. Of course, there were also Romanians working there. I don't think there's anywhere in Italy where you don't hear Romanian spoken. We're leaving these mountains and the snow behind. Of course, I'm going to head down towards Switzerland. Now, I hope I can go straight down to Switzerland. There's a road showing on the map, but I don't know if it's open. If that little road is open, I'll go down that way and then continue my journey through Switzerland. If that road isn't open, then I have to go through Italy, along Lake Como, and enter Switzerland through another place. We'll see. I intend to enter Switzerland from here, but it depends on the road, whether it's open or not. Final shots from here with the beautiful mountains. Yes, it's just perfect for hiking right now because it's very warm. But we'll probably do tourist trails, mountain trails in Switzerland. I want to go hiking in the mountains there a bit. No, come on, let's go to the fair with the bikers. Let's check if the road towards Switzerland is as spectacular on this side. Let's see how it is. The global positioning system wants to take me by Lake Como. That's the fastest route. I've already taken that road. I prefer to enter here into Switzerland, but we'll see. We'll see right away. Because here, not far away, there's a little road that goes down towards Switzerland. As long as that little road is cleared of snow. There seems to be more snow on this side. I see that they're numbered here as well. The turns. Let's see how many there are on this side. We just passed the second one. So, the third one. Awesome, man. A great road. Look, here's the intersection. There was also a sign. If there's nothing on the road, you can definitely get through.
If there's no sign stopping me, let's see.
Let's try. We make a right turn here. Look, there are motorcycles coming from this side. Most likely it's possible you can go down here and then I'll cross all of Switzerland, which is exactly what I want. Actually, Open sea. Look, there's something here actually, the old customs between Italy and Switzerland. Still, if I find a guy around here, some customs officer, I would ask him. It's just that there's no one here. No one's here. If I see cars coming, I'll come in through here too. Yeah, look, I see more cars going that way. It's clear I'm already in Switzerland. Welcome to Switzerland. I'll have to get a Swiss vignette, but I'll do that at the first gas station I find. I know this will be expensive since everything in Switzerland costs a lot. You can only get a vignette for a whole year, even if you're just passing through. You can't get it for 7 days, so for a month you have to get it for a whole year, and it's about 40 euros. But that's how it is. Someday I'll make it to Switzerland too. I can already see some powerful cars. Let's take a look at them. How beautiful. It's beautiful to rev a powerful engine here, even if it's crooked. The hair on my arm stood up because of the smell of unburned gasoline. Hey, it only happens with powerful cars.
Yeah, I miss racing so much, I can't stand it.
I really miss racing. I hope I can build a race car again next year. Impressive turns here too. I forgot to count them, I already lost track. I haven't seen any more number plates. Even my global positioning system doesn't recognize this road. So I have to find my way a little bit by...
Signs when I find some signs?
Until I get to a main road.
Full of cyclists?
Yeah, and motorcyclists. The last hairpin turns out. I can see them on the map. I only have a few left, maybe 2 or 3 more. What's really interesting is that the internet isn't working anymore. I've lost connection. I wasn't expecting that. I didn't get an eSIM this year, so now I have to find Wi-Fi at the gas station and buy myself an eSIM.
About Switzerland, I didn't know that my orange doesn't work in Switzerland.
The first Swiss village I'm passing through. It looks even more organized and cleaner than up to this point. I'm already walking through landscapes I've only seen on television. Yeah, when you see reports about Switzerland, you see extremely well-kept houses. Flowers, lots of flowers.
Caravans!
Many people are in the snow. The little purple cows are missing, but maybe we'll see those too. Or not. I'm traveling 300 kilometers through Switzerland and expect to see landscapes like these the entire way. Full of dandelions on the sides, snowy peaks, waterfalls. Each more spectacular than the last. A pleasure to drive around here. Clearly, I'm heading to another mountain pass. I've reached the snow again. I'm at about 2,600 again. Spectacular, spectacular, the whole road today. Stretching brake. Yeah. When you drive a lot on curves, you have to stay focused all the time. It's tiring. It's much more exhausting than driving on a straight road. Beautiful scenery here as well. Very beautiful. There's still a lot of snow here in the mountains. I still haven't sorted out the road tax sticker. I still haven't found the sticker. Whoa, I saw some flowers. I only stopped at one gas station, but they didn't have it.
I didn't see another gas station.
No, this is something new. These are some new flowers. Absolutely gorgeous. A kind of crocus, miniature crocuses. I call them obesi. Now let's move on. I'm going to reach a bigger road, a main road, in just a moment. I'll probably find both eggplant and wireless there. I'll get myself an eSIM. Yeah, it seems that Orange doesn't work in Switzerland. Once again, classic Swiss images. Hey. Now, to be honest, back home in the Apuseni Mountains, it looks a lot like what I see here in Switzerland during this time of year. Except for the snow-covered peaks. Yeah, there might still be some snow on Kirkubatamar back home too. Done. Now we also got the Swiss vignette, 40 Swiss francs. Yeah, Scampiano, that's 40 something, about 50 euros, but you don't have a choice.
We got on the highway for a few kilometers and we've arrived in Kur.
Excuse me, yes? That's the name of this place. Hey. I'm going to pass through Kur, sorry again. And after that, I don't know how long I'll be on the highway until it takes me back onto the small roads again. Back on national roads again, through tunnels again. I've passed through about 20 tunnels so far. What I've noticed is that near towns or villages, the road goes through a tunnel. So up in the village, it's quiet and peaceful. All the traffic goes underneath. This is very well thought out. I stopped here again at a gas station and got myself a cappuccino. I wanted to get an eSIM, so I asked everyone around here.
Nobody has Wi-Fi. Not at the bar. Not over there in the store.
They didn't want to give me the password. Man, I begged the guy at the bar. I told him what I wanted it for. I want an eSIM because my home SIM doesn't work? No, not a chance. You'd think I asked her for something crazy, like airplanes or something. That's it. We're going without internet. I'll stop somewhere along the way. I left to stop somewhere. In a bar, in a little village. Maybe there I'll find more understanding. I see that people around here are weird. Even this cappuccino isn't good. I think it's made with almond milk or some other kind of milk. It's not cow's milk here in the land of cows. Oh. Yeah, Groza, let's move on. I have 175 kilometers left. If I can't find internet, that's it until I get to the accommodation. Will I manage if I find my accommodation? Oops. Yes, I have to. I need to get internet, definitely. I even asked the seller, I said maybe we can get a SIM, to buy a SIM, because I need one. No, we don't have one.
Do you know where he sent me?
He sent me right up his ass. He said that maybe there up his ass I might find... The good part, he drove her through Switzerland. It's that it's not crowded at all. On many roads I was the only one. On the other hand, if I had chosen to go through Italy over there, it's absolute madness. It's very crowded in Italy, pretty much everywhere. There are still some roadworks here and there, but there are only 2 or 3 cars at each stop. It's not crowded.
I see now how foolish I am.
It's not like I don't always realize how stupid I am, but now I realized it even more. I have my Starlink with me. Forget about it completely. Just forget about Starlink. I need to park, set up Starlink, and fix the problem. No, let's see. I stopped and found a parking lot. In a wonderful place. Actually, all the places I've passed through so far have been wonderful. Motorcyclists with music on their bikes. Let's take the Starlink out of here. This is the Starlink. The cable, I don't remember where I put it. I can feel it around here, wherever I can see, but here it is. This is the cable. Let's mount it on the car. I already need 2 hands. Mounted the Starlink. North is somewhere around here, but it's not a problem because it works even if it's not exactly 100% aligned. Blade connected to power. Oh, wait, it didn't start. It didn't start because I need to start the car. That's it. I have power done. Done. We have power. It should connect immediately. I see notifications. Done. It's connected. That's good. I'm curious to see a speed test here in Switzerland. The speed is better than at my place in Vorza. It seems much weaker. Very strange. At Vorza, I have 300 something megabytes download and about 30 or 40 upload. Here it's much weaker. Ha ha, strange, very strange. Now I'm curious to see if the police came for me or not. I stopped here about 20 minutes ago, maybe even less. I set up my Starlink and noticed some people nearby looking at me curiously, wondering what I was doing. The police came. I'm wondering if they're coming to me or because of me. They can just ask what I'm doing, that's it. It's true that I look weird with the Starlink on my car. Powered by the battery in the trunk from All Powers. Who knows what they thought I was doing here. Alright, I'm downloading an eSIM since I need one anyway, and that's it. We'll move on.
I want trouble around here.
Safety first. Nobody told me anything. They just stood there, watched. I saw them looking at the license plate. They probably checked my car. They didn't come to me. I slowly drove past them, looked at them, and smiled. Ha 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 ha. Now, we have to understand them too because, well, it probably seemed suspicious to some of those who were around me. A foreign car stops with foreign names and starts putting some kind of antennas on the car. The cable, ha 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 ha, quick, call the police. Ha 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 ha, let's move on. I have 3 more hours until check-in. With Starlink, there's a mount that I can put on the car, permanently. I ordered twice from eBay and it didn't arrive. I don't know what's going on. The first time it gave me an error message. After about 3 weeks, it told me it couldn't ship to Romania. Even though I ordered and paid for it, I got my money back. Wow, what spectacular images here. After that, I ordered it again and nothing, so it didn't arrive. I don't know why. I'll probably have to look for it on a site from Romania or from Europe, because I don't think it's in Romania. It's a simple holder with suction cups that stick to the car ceiling, or on the dashboard, because I can also put it inside on the dashboard without any problem. It would have been very useful on this trip, but well, since they didn't come. But it's a really good idea with the Starlink, and I get rid of any expenses for the internet. Now, yes, it's true that Eralo also has good prices, 4 to 5 euros for a gigabyte of internet here in Switzerland. Let me remind you about Eralo. I'm heading towards another mountain pass here in Switzerland. I'm a few dozen kilometers away from Blatan, that village formed by a landslide. You probably saw it on the news since it was everywhere. About this disaster, a glacier broke off from the mountain and there was also a landslide. It buried an entire village. Right here, just a few dozen kilometers from where I am now. I continue my journey towards Täsch. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced. That's where my accommodation is, a few kilometers from Zermatt. What's really spectacular is up there where you can see that tunnel. That's where the train passes through, including a train right here through this pass. Incredible! Incredible. What did these people do? But they had no choice. The country full of mountains. More switchbacks, more hairpin turns. I think they've only seen this many switchbacks and mountain roads in one day in Nepal. I've only driven this much through mountains in Nepal. In a single day, dozens of hairpin turns, and here I am. Spectacular, spectacular. Come on, 1-2, come on, Duster. Very well behaved, very well behaved. The Duster on this run. Oh, it went out of focus. No error, absolutely no error. Everything is behaving perfectly as it should. We passed 4 spectacular waterfalls here, both on the right and on the left. This pass is called something with an O, but I didn't remember. The names are a bit strange. On the left I have a lake, a mountain lake. And tunnels again. Tunnels again. And again, absolutely wow. Today it was like this all day, just on the roads. The wow kept going. From morning till evening. It's 6 o'clock and I have about 90 minutes left until I reach my accommodation, another 100 kilometers. The show of the Alps. Yes, I was also lucky to catch an absolutely gorgeous day. But here, I don't know what's happening. There was a barrier behind when I stopped. I paid what he asked me, let me see. 33 of... Oh man, that's a bit much, 33. He has 33 francs, that's about 40 euros. And this is where the road ends. I don't know what's happening. It said something, the pitchfork. The pitchfork step. And here is a railway. I think I realize what's happening. I think here I'll put the car on the train. Something like that. I mean, I have no other explanation since the road ends here. Look, here you go. The mountain road ends. Ha 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 ha. This is something totally new for me. We wait here to see what happens.
Yes, that's exactly what's happening.
Ha ha. A train full of cars has arrived. Let's get on. Let's get on the train. Let's get on the train. Not just by train. I've never traveled with the car on the train before. Ha 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 ha. Something new again. No, let's get on the train. Ha ha ha. Something like this. I forgot to put on my seatbelt. Like on the ferry, only I'm on the train. A very long tunnel under the mountains is clear. And the tunnel, ha! I was looking at the map, there's a really long one. I'll have to look up information about it to see how many kilometers it is, because I see it's not hard. New experience.
15.4 km.
Amale, ha ha ha, total darkness. I think it's his darling. It comes with fillings and the tools rattle. Dimitri. I closed the window because it was too much noise. We're literally going through a mine because I can't really call this a tunnel. Haha, with the car on the train through a mine, incredible. It slowed down. We really don't want it to stop here in the middle of the mountain. Ha ha ha, Fatima. I hope it doesn't stop. I hope we make it. Because I can't stand the tunnel anymore. I'm just waiting for the light at the end of the tunnel. I still don't see anything. They asked again. We're still going 80 kilometers per hour. But he doesn't really care. I'm telling you, that's it. We're getting out. Ooh, haha. What an experience this is. To drive a car through a mine. Really cool.
Oh wait, we still have to go further because there's no road here yet.
Oh man, there's another tunnel. Amazing. Yeah, we're going into another tunnel. Under another mountain. The door or something. We return to the light. Yes, I see cars ahead. This is it. There's a road from here.
We get off the train.
Turn right toward Forkerstrasse, Route 19, then left onto Forkerstrasse.
I have 78 kilometers and 1 hour 20 minutes left to reach the accommodation.
Take Route 19, then turn left onto Forkerstrasse.
I hope I get there during the day.
In 100 meters, turn right.
If I had to get there.
Erde. Turn left onto Route 19, Forkerstrasse.
What impressive peaks do I see there in the distance? Probably somewhere over there is the Matterhorn as well. It's 70 kilometers away. It should be visible. And probably at some point I'll see it too. When I get closer. I came across villages with very old wooden houses. Very interesting. I remembered that today is Friday. I stopped here in a small village where I saw a supermarket. To get myself something to eat. Look at the tomato seedling, wow. I wonder if it will survive until it gets to my place, these mountain tomatoes. Let's get something to eat from here. Son, the last customer in the store. I almost ended up hungry for the weekend. I would have gone hungry for the next 2 days. Good thing we remembered. We got a bag of food. I couldn't film inside because she was yelling at me, Hopa. Let's open up. Put the groceries in here. She yelled at me. No, you're not allowed to film. That's it. It's not a problem. I'll show you what I bought when we get to the accommodation. Here I have an entire apartment so I can cook. And I got specialties that I like. I'm tired of ready-made food and chemicals, so I'm going to cook sushi. Okay, besides sushi, I got a lot of other dishes. I think I have food for the next 3 days, no doubt about it. It cost me about 500 lei or 100 euros. Expensive for a year, but considering I have food for 3 days, it's okay. I mean, I expected it. I expected it to be expensive. They don't give it away for free. The poor women at the checkout were rushing me saying, oh, come on, we have to close. I said, wait, I need to buy something too or you'll let me starve. Ha ha ha. I want him to go home too. It's fine. From now on, I won't rush. I'll return to the accommodation at my own pace. Today, clearly, that was the day. A very busy day, a very busy, long day. Drove a lot, amazing roads. Extraordinary landscapes. Yeah, I really like it. You see, it's daytime. Switzerland, ha, ha. Look again, this kind of village with very old houses made of wood. It's probably the same where I live. Yes, we'll see, since it's probably the most touristic area of Switzerland, the Zermatt area. 1 more hour? Yes, I might get caught by the night, but it's not a problem anymore. Good thing I took care of the shopping. I wasn't planning to go hungry. The water here... I've got that piece of bacon, yeah. Yeah, it definitely wouldn't have been enough for me. And the chances of anything being open until Monday are minimal. With good music on the speakers, driving around here is top. Yeah, Switzerland went straight to my heart, right from the first day. Truly extraordinary. And with this sunset light, it's even more beautiful. Yes, wonderful days are coming, I'm sure, here in Switzerland. Days that I will fully enjoy and share with you as well. And here I am, arriving in Täsch. I am not exactly sure how it's pronounced. This is where I'm staying, a few kilometers from Zermatt and Matterhorn, which still can't be seen yet. I'm glad I managed to arrive during the day, because I don't like driving at night. Let's see what the accommodation looks like. Yeah, it's exactly a typical village like the ones we passed through, with these very old solid wooden houses. Let's see how we find it. Which one is my house? Your name, by the law.
I need to park precisely.
In my parking spot? Which should be number 2. I just don't see the name rotated. Yeah, I need to look for information. Alright, I found my parking spot.
Ha 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 ha.
I'm very careful because I received a set of rules that I have to strictly follow. If you park in another spot, not this one, number 2. The fine is 100 lira. These, what are they called? I mean, a lot of money. I'll show you all the things I have to follow here. The list my host sent me. Alright, I've checked in. Yeah, it's unexpectedly good for this price. Yeah, I don't know, I got lucky again because if you look around here in this area, accommodations are extremely expensive. I have an entire apartment just for myself. Let me show it to you. Big living room here. Let's be thankful. A tour with the kitchen where I'll definitely cook something. Everything is impeccable. Huge bathroom. Give it to me. I have no idea where to move that bulb. Look here. Hots. And here is a bedroom. Everything is impeccable, very clean. A very large apartment. Yes, much more than I expected. Considering that I booked the cheapest accommodation, I was expecting something worse. I even have sausages included. Even my sausage, I have it. Wow, thank you. Viewing, how cool is that? Sausage. A grill here that I can use as long as I clean up after I barbecue. I just didn't bring meat. Yeah, maybe I'll find something open around here after all. And the view towards the mountains. It's absolutely spectacular. Yeah, tomorrow will be a busy day here. I'll stay here for 2 nights, tonight and tomorrow night. Tomorrow, definitely. After breakfast, since I got myself something for breakfast, tomorrow I want to wake up later, although I don't think I can really sleep in too much. The adrenaline is at its peak. And happiness, when you arrive at a place you've wanted to visit for a long time, can't be put into words. Yes, tomorrow we're going here to Zermatt. We're taking the train. And from there, I'll try to get up close to the Matterhorn. There's a cable car like in Scampianu. It's about 100. Again, I forgot what the money is called here. Francs, right? Swiss francs. That's about 100 and a bit euros. Yeah, once I get here, if there are still spots available, because I couldn't buy online, if there are spots left, I'll also take the cable car ride. All the way up, as far as you can go. That was today's vlog. It was a really long day today. Funny enough, I'm not very tired. A lot of kilometers, about 500 and something kilometers, but 90% of them were just turns, hairpin bends. It required a lot of attention. Yes, I like it. I really enjoy driving on roads like that. Yes, I'll end this vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. And if you haven't done it yet, I kindly ask you to do so. Your subscription helps me a lot, and it doesn't cost you anything at all.
Until the next vlog from Switzerland.
From Täsch, near Zermatt Matterhorn, I say goodbye to you. Until next time, goodbye. Let me show you what you can buy in Switzerland for 100 euros. Tomatoes, carrots. I preferred radishes, but I couldn't find any radishes. Because I want to make sushi and sashimi. I have here salmon, fresh salmon, shrimp, rice vinegar, soy sauce, a little beer sauce. Besides the beer, I have something else to show you. A piece of cheese. This is a lot? Almost a kilo of cheese? 2 boxes of Philadelphia cheese, wasabi for sushi, a loaf of bread, a sushi making kit. This has everything, rice and nori, everything you need to make sushi. Plus salmon, smoked, but it's a lot. And here it's a lot, 300 grams. Eggs for breakfast and sausages. Honestly, it's better than I expected. I thought it would be much more expensive here. And yeah, I didn't have time to look for products. I just grabbed whatever I could because the women in the store were rushing me. I was the last customer and they had to close.
So these are the products, 100 euros.
Clearly it's not cheap. Clearly it's not cheap, but it's not ridiculously expensive either. Here I have food for the next 3 days. No worries, no worries. 3 days I won't starve. I have this too, besides the beer. This time I brought it from home. Since I have the car, I put a burnt wine from Vorza in the car. Welcome, Marog. Actually, it's from Lunșoara. Burnt wine from Lunșoara, from over the hill, from Pastagiel, Givorza. Here in Switzerland, with this view in front of us, good health. This is pretty much my dinner. I made a fusion. Here I have salmon sashimi and shrimp on a bed of carrots, since I couldn't find radish, but it's really good with carrots too. Wasabi soy sauce here. And here I have speck here and cheese from Switzerland, speck from Italy, cheese from Switzerland. Bon appetit to me. Everything is amazing because I've already tasted them.